Now let's talk about your own personal hygiene. You know, the whole part. You know, we talked about the washing your hands and things like that, but there's a little bit more that goes involved in that. Okay, so as you're preparing foods, obviously you want to make sure that you're clean. Okay, um, personal hygiene deals with washing your hands. It deals with the clothes that you're wearing. Deals with your fingernails. Okay, touching your hair, touching your face, stuff like that. Okay, all of that stuff can transfer pathogens, and it can also transfer other things that are considered contaminants. Okay, now your hair. Okay, nobody likes seeing hair in their food. Okay, it's disgusting. Um, you know, and nobody likes, touching your eyes, nose, mouth, stuff like that. And that's where you can get sick, and that's how you pass sickness on to other people if you don't wash your hands. So, your fingernails, they can have stuff inside of underneath the fingernails that as you're working with your food and whatnot, um, you know, that can contaminate the food as well. Again, personal hygiene. If you're feeling sick, you shouldn't be in the kitchen. You shouldn't be serving food because you are probably going to pass that infection on to the other people. Yeah. In kitchens, in professional kitchens, we send people home. If they're not feeling good and they're kind of nauseated, or got some diarrhea or throwing up, it's got a fever, we don't allow them in the kitchen. Now, this hurts and it's hard, but we don't allow them to come into the kitchen and prepare foods. Okay? Because what they've got can transfer to the food, cross-contamination, which ends up inside of you, and then you get sick. So, beyond just the personal hygiene, the food safety, the washing the hands, and making sure the food that you prepare is clean, okay, you need to make sure that the kitchen that you are working in is clean. And one of the big reasons behind that is to prevent pests from coming in. Pests can be considered, flies, insects, ants, even to the point of being cockroaches. They can be mammals like your mice and rats. All of those things can carry diseases. But the thing is that if there's no food for them in the kitchen, they're not going to come into your kitchen. That is why it's very important to make sure that your kitchen is clean all the time. Make sure there's no food scraps on the floors, behind the counters. Pick up after your spills immediately, both for safety, personal safety, as well as food safety. Don't leave the doors open. All of those wonderful smells that are wafting through your kitchen and through the air, they'll also attract the rodents, okay, or the insects. And you smell it, they smell it. So keep your doors closed, keep the windows closed. Basically, you just want to make sure you remove the access that the critters on the outside have to get inside.